Hey everybody, I'm Josh with eDeath Stories, your home for all the juiciest stories and the hottest tea. Today we have a question from someone who wants to know,
Am I wrong for refusing to name my daughter after my husband's dead wife? I, a 39-year-old female, have been married to my husband, who is 45, for 3 years now. It's an extremely healthy relationship, and I couldn't wish for anything more. He was previously married at 35 for a year and a half before his wife sadly passed away of severe hypoxia from pulmonary edema. They were dating for over 4 years, and according to the way he talks about her, they were straight out of a fairy tale. His late wife was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy a year into their marriage and was given medication to manage her symptoms. However, she was always expecting her death, even though doctors assured her she could lead a normal life. Later, she was again diagnosed with pulmonary edema, which is when she started to prepare herself for death. She assured my husband that he could marry later on, and she'd want him to lead a normal life. She, however, requested that any daughter he has in the future be named after her if he ever has one, as she's always wanted one, and was unable to have any children. Before we got married, my husband, of course, let me know all of the above. However, he failed to mention his late wife's request. I deeply empathized with him, and I was there whenever he needed support. Anyhow, I'm currently pregnant with our first child, and we're both over the moon. When we came to decide for baby names for our daughter, he stood firm on naming her after his late wife. As much as it was expected, I refused. I told him I couldn't put that burden on our unborn daughter, as to him she'll always remind him of his late wife, and he'll fail to see her as his daughter. That's when he let me know of the pact he made with his wife, and he feels as if that's the only way he could pay her a tribute. Now I haven't given him a response. I haven't told him how I felt about it. I just told him we'll see, as it's still early to decide. I genuinely can't help but feel hurt, as it feels like after all these years, he'd still choose his late wife over me. I somewhat feel as a rebound, and although I can't victimize myself in this situation, the way he insisted on naming our daughter made me feel inferior. I also just can't let him pay tribute like that, as our daughter will always feel like his first wife to him, if that makes sense.
so what do you think? Should she have to honor his late wife's request, or should she choose her own name for her daughter? Is he even reasonable for asking her to do this? We have strong feelings about this one. We can sympathize with his grief, and we can even understand his desire to fulfill a deathbed promise. But this is a big ask. What would you do if you were in her shoes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily juicy stories.